Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of the Partnering with the Professor podcast. I have my longtime colleague here, Mr. Alex. Say your last name?
ALCANTARA.
He can say it way better than I can.
I know him for so long, he still can't.
I'm never going to.
Call me Alex.
So, Alex. And Alex has been with me literally the longest tenured guy here in Miami since I've been here. So, I'm always honored to have you and still honored to be in business with you.
Thank you, sir.
And, he's one of the two agents that followed me from the practice company here. So we have a special bond and affinity for each other. And, Alex is a brother, basically, guys. And so, although I know his story, you don't. And we're here to launch Alex's agents. He's been underground doing amazing things, and we're going to learn about that a little bit today, and why somebody would want to come work with you.
Awesome.
And they're going to get a feel for who you are and why they do want to come work with you. So give us, if I bumped into you in the elevator, give us a minute background on who you are. 1 minute.
Well, I came from a retail background.
So did I.
So I did 13 years. So, I would work every day, and it was nice. I was in management. I was getting paid pretty well. But I was not fulfilled with the process, right? And I would always think, like, this is going to be the rest of my life. And so I got my license in 2017, and I took the jump. So I quit my job, and it was a terrible experience because the guy that I was with left, right? So I didn't know anything about the business. It was a struggle in the beginning, and so I learned a lot of things about myself. It's been a great experience. Thus far, it's only getting better. Excellent. So it's just believe in yourself, man. It's been that.
You have to. You got to believe in yourself. And that's kind of what my next question was going to be. Because guys and ladies, this gentleman was not a fast starter. We're not going to kid. He took the long path, if you will. So what did you hold on to? What held on? Because a lot of people's early success is what they hold on. That's why even if they run into a struggle later, they can attribute it, okay, I had early success, I can hold on to that. You didn't have early success, but you had fortitude. You had the guts to continue to go forward in an area that you didn't know. Like you said, you were new to the business, and I met you 6 months in. And I watched you struggle through this as we were trying to help you, and you never quit, bro. What was it that held on? Tell me about it. What in your past did that?
When I was a kid, I quit something that I shouldn't have quit.
Oh.
And I regret it. It's been decades.
Still?
Absolutely regret it.
So that's what it is.
Yeah, and then so when I left my job, I said, I'm not going to go back. I could go through everything, which I have.
Which you have, yeah.
But I'm not going to go back. And so, and I've already done that for so long that every part of my life closed the book. If I go back, it's out of necessity. And thank God I haven't had to.
Well, you won't allow it. You just said you won't allow it. So that's a mentality. That's what one of Alex's strengths are, is his mentality. I call it a bulldog mentality. You just refuse to lose.
I'm going to get there.
See?
It's only a matter of time. So,
well, that kind of leads to my next question. What is different if one of these agents new or maybe struggling, been around but struggling a little bit, and they say, okay, I'm gonna make a change. Why don't they come work with you versus, the guy down?
Simply because, I've done the worst, and I've also done the point of where my mind has changed and I've improved. So I have both sides of the coin. So I can tell you what not to do, right? But most people don't listen anyway. So when you go through that process, you need somebody that's already been there so that he can guide you.
And you're doing it. I can vouch for that. He's, his folk, a lot of managers sometimes have folks that kind of go outside of them and get advice here and there. What I notice about Rick's folks is they stay with you, Alex. They trust you, they believe in you, and obviously you're doing what it takes to continue to have them in the business and to grow them. And I even see one of your agents got like 4 or 5 agents now, and there's more coming. So clearly that works.
It works.
And let me ask you this question though: if one of these guys said, "Well, you guarantee my success," what would you say to them? Because that's going to be asked.
I could tell you that I guaranteed my success.
Okay.
But it would have to come from you, simply because you're going to go through different obstacles. What is going to get you to stay? Right?
So what fuels them? Okay.
What fuels you, right? Some people, it's their family. For me, it's not my family. It's not to say my children. I love them, but they're just a byproduct of the game, because that can't be. Why? It has to be bigger.
Ooh, right? Heavy, man.
But it's 100% true. And the only way that I started realizing, because being in family first, it's giving me an opportunity to have access to people that have these incredible minds. And so by being around these people, I can dream bigger.
Yes, you have.
Absolutely.
Well, I've seen the growth. I've definitely seen the growth. Speaking of growth, where are you looking at the end of the year? What do you want to be end of the year?
Well, I set a goal to have 250,000 my own pen and 36 writing agents. right?
For the end of the year.
For the end of the year.
Where you gonna end up?
As far as my own personal pen,
Yeah.
I'm looking close to 110,000. So unless I make some killer months, it'll be great. But they say 110,000, which is awesome.
Okay.
But what I'm more excited about is growing the team.
That's what I was gonna say. You may have sacrificed a little bit on your personal, but you really upped the ante on your team.
It's been awesome.
And that's what you guys should care about. It's not about what he's writing personally. What is he doing for his team? And that is, he's gonna blow that away.
It's been, I wasn't expecting it to grow. You know, I brought a couple of people, and then, like you said, those people started bringing
other people. That's what's gonna happen with you guys.
We set the platform,
yep,
and they're just running. So it's been a great experience, and it's been an honor to be here. I wrote the plan with Mark, I remember, and I never thought it was gonna come into play, but it has.
Because you executed.
I've executed.
But the first thing you did, as all of our successful people do, they wrote it down.
Yes.
But then you executed it.
Absolutely.
So where are you going to be in 24? I know you're going to write that down too, but just give me an idea. Where do you see yourself, personal and team?
100 writing agents.
Look at that. See how fast he said that? 100 writing agents.
Because I'm watching it actually. Like, okay, cool. If I could do this, I could do 100.
Wow.
Right? And even if I fall short,
it's not going to be much.
It's not going to be much. I mean, because the thought process is there.
Number one agent also on another episode said the exact same number. So I don't know if you guys are on the same page or what, talk together or whatever, but that's funny how y'all both said the same number.
It's once you create it, it's just a number you go after, you know, and then you'll eventually get there. Some people faster than others. Like me, it took me a long time, but I've learned so much. So I'm able to have capacity for a lot more stuff now.
Right? I like that, capacity, because you're expanding yourself, so you're able to take more in.
Yes, absolutely.
And you're teaching other people how to do that too. Where are you going to be at the end of this month?
17.5.
17.5, okay. And how many new people do you want to bring on at the end of this month?
5.
5, okay.
5 competent people.
Right, we're talking about writing people. We're not talking about bodies.
Exactly.
About writing people.
Bringing them in and getting them ready to go and setting them up for success.
One last thing before I let you give your information out. How selective are you? Because a lot of people are going to say, oh yeah, okay, I want to work with this guy. But what are you really looking for? So they don't even bother wasting your time or theirs. Because I know you're selective.
I'm selective. I choose somebody that wants to do this, that wants to grow something with their own hands, right? Everything else, right? The whole process is to have the mindset not to quit, because if you last long enough, you'll get there.
There's a power in showing up.
100%.
There's a power in showing up.
100%.
I agree.
Absolutely. It's incredible.
Well, man, you've been incredible. Again, I can't thank you enough for your faith in me, and we've been through a lot. And you've given me counsel, given me feedback, never wavered. And he's probably been recruited 50 million times, but he's never gone anywhere. So I really appreciate you. I'm happy to be in business with you. I love being in business with you.
Thank you for
having me. And let me ask you this, or do this for me. Tell the folks how they can reach you to come work with you.
On Facebook, Alex Alcantara. My number is 786-318-7573.
Guys, a big heart, like you said, humble, generous, modest, will take care of you before himself. He's one of those people that actually will give the shirt off their back. I know a lot of people say that, but he's a guy that actually will give the shirt off his back for you. Come work with this gentleman, English and Espanol. Yes. Okay, so either way, especially local Miami agents, you want to come see this guy. We need it. We need him. You need him, and I can't help you. I don't speak Spanish. This is the guy. This is my guy, my go-to, and my road dog. So again, thank you for joining us. Please get in contact with this gentleman. Even if you're not in Miami, we're virtual, so you can see him as well. But again, English and Spanish, doesn't matter. Speak to this guy, and you'll see a big difference in your time and in your career. Take care, guys. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye.